Just tell me what happened.
Okay, so we were just walking with our kids and our friends, and we just noticed a splash, and we looked and we saw her head out of the water, and we weren't sure exactly if she needed help or not. But after, I'd say probably about a minute or so in the water, maybe about, she started, I guess, calling for help, and we ran over there and tried to help her out.
Tell me about the other couple was saying that you went down the ladder. She didn't have the strength to come up.
That's right, yeah. You could tell she was in shock of some sort, and yeah, she couldn't get her leg up to the first rung, and yeah, so we tried to help, but it did take a while. I think she was probably in the water for about 10 minutes or so before we were able to get her out.
Tell me about just looking at these ladders. It must have been hard for you guys to get her up, just because there's not that much room too.
Right. Yeah. And yeah. So it's tough. We were trying to get the lifesaver around her, and it was tough. And as much I really wanted to go in and try to help her from the water, but I knew that I'd be right there with her, probably not being able to get out because the water's so cold.
Just taking a Boxing Day walk, and
yeah, we have some family down, and we just went for a walk, and yeah.
It's likely, I don't think it's beyond the realm of possibility, it's likely that you saved her life.
Potentially, yeah.
Thoughts?
I mean, there were other people there, but the only other couple was an older couple, and I mean, even I couldn't do anything, really. All three of us,
Yeah.
and we were barely able to get her out of the water.
Is that right, eh?
Yeah.
Because she was just more or less dead weight, just because she was...
That's right, and she had a lot of layers on too, so she was very heavy, fully soaked, because she...
Okay, so you were just out for a walk?
No, we're just out for a walk.
And?
And we were walking along.
We just saw someone, looked like someone in the water, and splashing. And then she was trying to climb up the ladder, and then we heard her crying for help. And then several people started coming down.
And we also, yeah.
And then, so you were saying a gentleman took off his coat and...
Well, yeah. He
There was a couple.
I got the life ring, threw the life ring down. We got that around her to try to make sure that she stayed up. And then he took off his coat. The lady went down as far as she could, but he went down further and pulled her up, and between the two of them, they got her up.
Yeah.
And she looked like she was too weak to...
Oh,
yeah.
definitely.
There was no way she could pull up herself.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So lucky people were...
Yeah,
saw.
because
Yeah.
she's got hypothermia.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's this obviously shocking for you on a nice quiet Boxing Day?
Well,
Yeah.
it's not what I expected to find out, but I'm glad that there were enough people around to do something.
Sure.
She wouldn't have got out by herself.
She couldn't.
Sorry, what's that?
She wouldn't have got out by herself.
Because from what I can tell, she has hypothermia.
Yeah.
And she was,
Any idea how long she was in for?
I haven't got a clue.
somebody said they heard her splash maybe 5 minutes before we all started coming down. So,
Wow.
and that water is very cold, very cold.
So it's lucky she made it this far.